Hello, 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 and welcome back to SupaNintenbro Plays Monster Train. We're going to bounce right back in, guys, and see where we're at. And we'll start a new run. The last time we played as the Stygian Guard, I believe, and we kind of got rocked. We did take a few too many challenges than what we need. I feel like I'm a little loud. I'm going to turn me down. If I get too soft or too loud, we'll just adjust it here and there. But man... And we did unlock Covenant ranking 1 recently, so let's just jump right in. I do want to go ahead and try the Guard again, and we tried the Awoken class with them, so why don't we just stick with that? Stick with what works, I suppose. Actually, you know what? Let's randomize it. I like random, and let's go. We have a 0 win streak right now, but that's okay. We're going to get there. And we do have some random starting cards here, so Offering Token, draw 1, discard 1. Enhancement of +3 attack, +3 health, and then the magic power on that floor, +7. This is actually incredible, especially if we can kind of build a deck that uses magic, which is kind of like their thing, is magic. So let's go ahead, let's grab an artifact first so we know kind of what we can build off of. Spells gain an extra upgrade slot. That would be incredible for us. And when a card with Consumed is played, restore 5 pyre health. So this would be interesting, but we're not really using our pyre as a defensive mechanism, so I don't think that that's necessary. Why don't we jump in and get this one, give our spells a little bit extra upgrades, and let's see what we've got here. So let's see, spell damage cast on this floor costs -1 energy, so I'm guessing any spells that damage, so that's actually pretty incredible. And then let's see, strike and apply 10 frostbite to an attacked unit. So frostbite's going to be similar to poison. It will hit at the end of each turn. So like on multi-attack enemies, it will hit multiple times. I do think that this is a good thing, but I'm really interested to see what this -1 energy is. So why don't we do that and see kind of what happens here? Because that mollusk is going to upgrade our spells quite a bit. And let's see, +10 armor on every enemy. If we do this and we get another unit, I do think this is worth it. Usually the first fight isn't a problem. Even if they make it up to our pyre, they're not going to kill our pyre right away. So we'll do this. I do like to try and do that first one if I can. And let's see, what do we have here? Why don't we do an offering here? We'll get an enhancement. And why don't we get rid of a trained steward? Well, actually, you know what? Let's get rid of the restore. So we're not going to need that. Let's put this guy in the back. We'll put 2 trained stewards up front. And then why don't we enhance the middle one? What do you think? Middle one? We can also enhance this guy. Yeah, let's enhance the middle one so he's a little bit stronger. It looks like no one's going to die, so we'll just bump in there. And then we'll go ahead. And we got a little cherub back here, but I do not think we're going to make it to him, unfortunately. Let's see. So this is going to be... Okay, so any floor that he's on. I read that. That's right. That is right. Let's get rid of the restore here. So why don't we pop him up here, and why don't we enhance him, and then we'll do this lance and do a little bit of damage here. Restore the bad guy so he gets a little bit of health. He is still going to die, but that's okay. We didn't kill the cherub, which is unfortunate because that money would have been real good for us. And I do think that this time it's going to kind of be a problem. Let's pop the mollusk back here at the very back so these things get ridiculously strong. Unfortunately, not right now, they don't. We'll pop him here, and we can just, let's see, he's not going to die. So this is going to do 6 damage. Why don't we do it here at the front? We can get rid of the... Oh, we don't have enough ember. We don't have enough power. Sorry about the crud in my throat. You can kind of hear it when I talk. Had a few days of working outside and doing stuff around the house. So I may need a little bit of extra water during this because I got a whole bunch of dust in my throat. Let's see. Let's enhance this top guy. So now he's not going to die. And well, let's put a heal on both of these guys. Maybe an offering, see what we can get. So this is interesting, but I do think We want to play this Frozen Lance and do a bunch of damage to him. So unfortunately, we're not going to kill him, but we're going to put ourselves in a good position. These guys will move up, but that's okay. Our Pyre can definitely take care of it with 20 attack. So they're just going to keep going, and that Mollusk is like a one-shot, unfortunately. So we're taking a little bit of Pyre damage, but that early on it doesn't matter. And let's see, we got 2 Frozen Lances and an enhancement. Let's get rid of this so we don't take any extra Pyre damage. Let's do an offering to see what we got. You know, well, we can only play yeah, you know what, why don't we get rid of that? And we will enhance the top dude here. And then let's just Frozen Lance down here and go from there. So he's not going to kill that guy, but that's okay. Do this. Oh. They're not. This guy isn't even going to last, so we need to heal him for sure. So we can do a little bit of damage. Is that worth it? I think the hit there is a little bit more important. We'll do the offering and get rid of a card. There we go. And bada bing, bada boom, we're on. So we definitely need more attack units, that's for sure. Unfortunately, we don't have enough things to do damage with. Okay, so we did finish it, which means we're going to get a new unit. We did take a little bit of Pyre health, so we might want to get that restored soon. So let's see. Titan's Tooth offering. So discard before the end of your turn will be played instead. Let's see. Oh, so if it's discarded, we saw a card like this before. So this is actually a really interesting mechanic with them. If we get rid of the card, and in fact, if we make it to where it will come back to us every time it's, excuse me, I'm sorry. If we make it come back to us like with a Frozen, so we can wait for a discard card, it actually continues to keep the Frozen. So that's actually really interesting. Deal 5 damage to enemy units and apply 10 Frostbite. So I'm assuming that it's going to hit every unit on that floor, so that is really interesting. Deal 25 damage to the front enemy unit, discard a random card in your hand. So again, kind of with the discard synergy going on. Deal 25 damage to the front enemy unit twice. Oh man, if we could make this cheaper, if we could make this one cheaper, then it'd be even cheaper on our main floor. So let's grab this. Excuse me. Let's see. Deal 3 damage and move that unit to the front. So this is interesting as well. This is good, but it's not going to do any damage. It's going to just buff characters, and we don't have any really tanky characters right now. And Sting is always good. So let's grab a Sting. Help us kind of rotate through everything. So let's see. Sweep, strike, apply spell weakness to the attacked enemy. So this is really good. That spell weakness is going to help the damage of spell attacks. Then we've got this Husk Hermit right here. Sweeping attack, a little bit more tanky. If we get some health up, that would be really good for us. And then it can't gain +1 range. So triggers when you cast a spell on that floor. So this would be interesting too, because we want to try and spend a whole lot of spells, especially on that first floor. If we put her down here by our main unit, that would be a lot of attack damage. You know what? I'm willing to go with the Nameless Siren, because we have done the spell weakness, and that's interesting. But this unit doesn't have any attack, and unless we buff it, it's kind of going to be a dead unit as well. We want some more powerful units down at the bottom. Okay, so we are very spell focused. I think it would be important to upgrade the spells. However, getting more units would be good too. So why don't we go over here and upgrade spells? Do the exact opposite of what I said. Okay, so we could again get this spell weakness, or let's see, this one has sweep as well. Strike, apply 3 frostbite to the attacked unit. So this is kind of the same thing as this. Oh, I think this one is better. One, because it has the sweep, and the spell weakness is actually that spell weakness would attach to every unit on that floor. So let's go ahead and grab that. We'll upgrade a spell here. So making something cost less is great. Upgrade it to 20 magic power with a consume, and then frostbite lets you permanently hold it until you use it. That is. So let's see. If we can make this cheaper, that's incredible. We don't necessarily want to do consume on that. Let's see. What do we want to do? I don't really know that we want to do that for sure. The frostbite would be interesting. You know, I don't think we even do that. And if we re-roll, we're not gonna have enough coins to really buy anything. So why don't we just hold for now? I do think spending money is important, but you know, I think we should be careful. Okay, so at the start of the battle, enemy units are gonna appear on each floor. Again, this one's kind of easy, so we may want to do this. You know what? Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and do it. See what happens. Worst case scenario, we fail. But I don't think that we will. I don't think that we will at all. Even though these guys are kind of stinky and they hit a lot. I should have thought about that. They do hit a lot. Okay, so this one has sweep. This is going to attack all units. Unfortunately, she is not buffed. Ooh, I did not think about this well. So these all hit. Yeah, these all hit 5. Oh. Ooh. Okay, so I guess throw this one out. We'll throw this one out. We will throw this out. Okay, so now we're gonna at least survive. We'll do 5 damage there and have draw. Now let's bring. Unfortunately, that didn't really work for us. I should have thought about that. So they all have spell weakness, and I think they're all dead. Yes, they are all dead. Okay, so that was a lucky call for us. Okay, so I do think putting this one here is a great idea, because she's just going to get stronger every time. And then let's use this. That would get her a little bit stronger yet. I wonder if this offering works as well. It does, so that is important. And I mean, we can't play all these. Why don't we get rid of one restore? We can restore some health back here. That gives her a little bit more strength. And then bump a train steward up here. Unfortunately, we're going to lose this guy again, but we are going to get 75 extra gold if we make it past this. So that we got to keep that in mind. That's the important thing. Take a little bit of damage there. I do think if we have the opportunity to restore, we need to. Now let's go ahead. We're going to buff this unit a whole bunch. And healer. Both of these aren't going to really do anything for us. Unfortunately, I wish we had gotten these on the next turn. But that's alright. So if we can kill this last one here, that'd be great. Let's see, +7 magic power. We don't have any room on this floor. So let's pop you up here with this dude. And then let's sting the front unit. And then we'll do this to double attack. Get her real strong. And then again, front unit. So this one is going to die from the sweep attack of her. Okay, I think that was a decent turn. It could have been, of course, better, but we're going to watch this kind of play out here. And I'll just go ahead and take a sippy sip. And I think we did make it. It's great. Turn down the music just a hair. It seems a little loud. A little louder than what we like. I don't want to drown you out with the sultry sounds of my voice and the game. Okay, so this is going to do 13 damage. I do think this is worth it because it's going to do a ridiculous amount of damage against that one. And so we got 50 coins, 75 coins, and then we're going to get 2 new cards. So Energy Siphon applies spell weakness 1 to an enemy unit. Again, that is interesting. Offering, so this is the card we had before, the Crypt Builder. Deal 60 damage to the front enemy unit and push it to the back. And then Titan's Tooth, offering, deal 5 damage to the 2 enemy units and apply 10 frostbite. So this is interesting as well, having a discard synergy. Why don't we do the stronger of the 2 though, so that way we can kind of get a little bit more damage. Consume, apply 5 regen is interesting. I really like Glimmer, doing the two health to all friendly units and the 2 damage to enemy units. Excuse me. There's a lot of enemy units that only have 1 health, so that is interesting. And doing The extra damage would be good, but we're not... Well, I guess we could do this on the sweep enemy. You know what? Why don't we do that? Why don't we upgrade that? If we can give that enemy with sweep a little bit more health, that would be great. Okay, so like I said, I do think we need to get more pyre health. Unfortunately, I would love to get the free artifact. But we can duplicate any card except a champion. So let's get some pyre health. We'll go here to the caverns here first. See what's going on there, and then we will go from there. And let's see. The Bone Shaker stops near the abandoned remains of a train looking to have belonged to a merchant. The train still seems to have some wares. A few remaining goods from the clans of the Hellhorn, the Awoken, and the Stygian Guard are out in the open for the taking. But taking something may cause the abandoned remains to fall to pieces. Which clan's artifact do you take? Okay, so the Hellhorn, we're going to get a random consumable card, Awoken, random consumable card, and Stygian Guard, random consumable card. So, what are we feeling here? I almost think getting a Hellhorn card would be interesting because we don't have any in our deck. And if we could get a real strong unit, that may actually work well for us. Especially if we could get like a Harambe, that would be cool. But I'm assuming consumable card means that once you use it, it gets consumed. And then it's like, you know, in your discard pile for the rest of the turn. So let's try it. Let's see what we get. A Bone Dog Favor. Unplayable. Restore 5 health to Pyre. Okay. Just triggers if the card remains in your hand at the end of the turn. Okay. This is interesting. So this is like just a free heal for our Pyre, and we're just not going to use it. Okay. I'm willing to give that a try. Ooh, you carefully retrieve the item from the wreckage, trying your best not to disturb the train any further. And after much creaking and groaning, the train continues to stand relatively intact. Which clan artifact do you take from the collapsing train? Ooh, so we get a second one. The first time I did this, it just broke down. So, I do think we go with our cards. Okay, so consume, apply 6 frostbite to the enemy units. Can only be played once per battle. If we can get rid of that consume, that'd be great. This is actually really interesting for us. And did it break down? Oh, but the train collapsed under its own weight, making the other items of value impossible to obtain, so you head back your way. I wonder if as we unlock classes, if that gets more in depth, we've got more options to choose from, because that would be really interesting. Now let's go ahead and we'll duplicate a card. So there is something to be said about duplicating this, but I'll tell you, this helical crystallis is really interesting for us. So is maybe getting another one of these, or even another little mollusk as well. I think getting the double damage here is really interesting, especially if we get that mollusk on a stage. We're going to do, you know, upwards of quite a bit of damage. And if we can do, you know, spell weakness on him, it's even more. So we thought this guy, I believe, is the only 3rd floor boss. It seems like all the runs that we've played, that these have stayed pretty constant, so at least we kind of know what to expect. I think the last boss changes every run. So this little bomb is going to explode. We hopefully aren't going to get hit by that at all. Unfortunately, she will not survive if we don't do something. So let's put you there. We'll pop you in here. And then we can get rid of 2 of these guys. So you will die and not kill us. I mean, I guess we could also do this too. Do we? I mean, I guess we have to energy. We might as well do it. And she took a little bit of damage from that, but that's okay. We really need some more defensive cards. That's the one thing I'm really noticing about the deck, is if we could get some defensive cards, that would be great for us. Okay, so let's do an offering. Applying 6 frostbite is interesting, and it is a consumable. So why don't we... that will just kind of continually hit, so that is really interesting. You know, let's get rid of it this turn and see what else we can get here. So upgrading, that is interesting as well, making that front unit a little bit stronger even yet. Do We need the restore. I guess we don't need the restore. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Buff the front unit. I guess we should have bumped the unit with sweep. I didn't think about that. That would have been a smarter plan. And we'll do the extra damage here, make her a little bit stronger as well, and then buff that, the explosion. I really like this clan. I think that it's interesting the way that you play along with that. So we want to keep this in our hands so we get a little bit more health. Why don't we... Man, that bomb is going to be a pain in our butt. We heal you. That didn't do a whole lot for us at all. So it's that bomb that's going to kill us. That's going to do 10 damage. I guess it's not going to hit you, though? Oh, because it will kill you. Okay. And you're going to die. Ooh, how do we want to do this? So you're going to take 2, 14. Oh, yeah, you are definitely going to die no matter what I do. That is unfortunate. That is really unfortunate. So let's buff you. You're still going to die, but at least you'll be alive. And let's pop you up here so that you can get that kill. And then we'll get a little bit of higher health from that doggy. From the dog. Okay, so that kind of stinks that we're not going to have her anymore, but we can make this work. We can make it work. Let's see. Let's put a mollusk at the back here, because now we'll be real buffed. Okay, so this is gonna do. Let's buff you. You're still dying. Yeah, I mean, gosh. So kill you. If we kill you, that's still gonna kill you. And you're gonna die as well. At least if we do this, it won't kill our main unit. Oh, you'll just die. We don't want that. Oh, let's see. I wonder can we if we buff him, can we? We did kill him. That's incredible. What a play. Play of game right there. Play of game. You've seen it. You've seen it, guys. We've officially hogged out. I don't even really understand what that means, but we've done it. Let's see. We can't put the train steward there. We don't have enough room. This is going to do a ton of damage. Let's see. Let's do an offering and see what we can get. Okay, I do think we get rid of the train steward. We do some heals there. That will buff us up all the way to full health. And then this is going to do 32 damage to you, so let's do that. That's going to get rid of you, fry you, and then let's pop you up here. We know that those are going to die, definitely die to our pyre, so we're good. We're good there. We're good there. I'm doing this play early in the morning, and I'll tell you, it is hard to remember all this stuff when it's real early in the morning like this. So let's see. You're going to keep batting away at everybody. So why don't I do this? At least we'll get some more damage on you. We can enhance. Well, you're not going to really survive. Why don't we enhance? Why don't we enhance the little guy back here? That sounds interesting. We'll bump you. Unfortunately, that's not really going to do anything, but I guess we'll just do that. We should have played that strong strike. I didn't think about it. So, unfortunately, it's not looking great for us. This is free, so we'll do that. I guess do 6 damage. Let's offer and see what we get. Okay, we'll just get rid of that. We do want the 6 extra health here. Do 50 damage to him. And unfortunately, he's going to die. But we'll get a little bit of extra health. In the long run, it may help us out. So let's see, we can do 60 damage here, which is more than both of these train stewards are probably going to do. The healing's not going to do a whole lot. This will give us extra draw next turn, which I think is important. Oh, but there won't be a next turn. So yeah, just do this. We can't move the boss, of course. Let's see. Are we gonna die? I don't think we will. Oh, it's gonna be. Yeah. You know what? Actually, I lied. We are gonna die. Oh, that's unfortunate. The first floor boss. Or no, the first floor is the third floor. That's unfortunate. Oh man. All right, let's look at our run summary here real quick. Man, I got a little too overzealous in trying to build. I really think that if we had some more awoken tanks, we would have done better. We should have shot for the tanks more so than anything else. That is really unfortunate. This guy is just not super strong, but having the -1 on that floor is good. It's not as good as what I thought it was going to be. Had I thought about that, I would have done more of the frost, because that would have built on top of each other. And really, this guy or this girl, this siren dying, really put us in. So that's all right. We'll come back next time. We'll get them. We'll hit it hard, and we'll make it definitely past the third floor. I definitely feel we can do that. So, oh man, that's unfortunate. I'm kind of wrecked by that. That's not a good way to start recording videos for the day. That is very unfortunate. So, all right, guys. Well, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Like I said, I'm sorry that the video didn't go, like it normally does. But we will come back with more Monster Train. Monster Train comes out each and every day at 10 a.m. Central Time. You can hop right here onto the channel. If you like what you saw today, go ahead and hit that like button. If you've been here for about the 26 minutes, then you must have liked something about it. So I ask that you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you want to follow us along this journey. And then you can ding the bell, and you'll get notified every time a new video comes out. So if you want to pick Monster Train up, down in the description below, I will have a link to the Steam page. You can pick it up. Right now it is 20% off, I believe, for a few more days. So normally it's going to be $24.99 US. It is down to $22.49, which is, it's still a pretty penny, but I'm telling you, this game is special. It's definitely worth it. So far it's up there in the upper tier of my games of this year. I know we're only about halfway through the year, and it's been a strange one, but this game has something special. It's got some staying power. So I'm really enjoying it. But like I said, you can hit that Steam link and go straight to the page and pick it up. So yeah, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate all the support on the series. I appreciate all the support on the channel. Just you sitting here watching it, or you leaving a comment, hitting the like button, all of it means the world to me. So this is SupaNintenbro signing off, and I want you to have yourself a super day. We'll see you next time, guys. Bye!